Hello? Let's see. Let me figure this out. Live chat. I set this up on my mobile phone and I can't change it now. So we're gonna roll with it. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Let me figure out how I can get this to not look horrible. All right, I just saw one comment. Christine, hello. Okay, this is the way it's gonna be. Let me see if I can get it up here because it's really hard to read the comments. Okay. Wonder if I can set it up there. That might be a little bit better. Okay, cool. Welcome. Let me find my comments. You know, I don't think Mercury retrograde went away, did it? Always something fun happening here. Let's see videos. This is just weird. Okay, so if I do that. Okay, now I see it, but I'm sideways. Let me go with that. Okay. Thank you, Christine, for being here and working out the tweaks. You're gonna see me from every angle. Get ready. You know what? Let me just. You're looking at my nose now. There we go. I'm laughing with you, Christine. Good Lord. Setting it. We're done. Okay, awesome. Whew. Drink of water after that one. So we are gathered here today to celebrate this Cancer new moon in all of its emotional glory. So Cancer is that mother archetype. It rules the 4th house, which is also ruled by the moon. So having this new moon in Cancer, it's like it's asking us to dig deep, to go within to the roots of ourselves, to get the answers that we're seeking out in the world. So Cancer has this, what would you call that? You know, every zodiac sign has their positive and negative aspects to them. So Cancer's being that nurturing, emotional, like they're the ones you go to when you need deep support. That's on the flip side, emotions can get the best of Cancers. So they've been moody, you know, kind of erratic. I love Cancers. My mom's a Cancer. Like 3 of my best friends are Cancers. And what I've learned, and I'm a Cancer moon. Cancer is my natal moon. So what I've learned is that, yeah, Cancers can be moody and emotional, but it's because they're like the most empathic sign. Like I'm a Scorpio. I have a lot of Scorpio. A lot of water signs are kind of the natural empaths. So they just don't realize it. They just don't have that piece of information. It's coming from every single angle possible. You know, if you pick up energy, you pick up emotions. you're feeling everybody's stuff, and it confuses people all the time. Oh, yeah. I am a Cancer girl at heart. I I've definitely been both sides of that Cancer coin for sure. That's, let's see, totally agree. I know, right? So it's using the new moon, which is what we, how we create. It's like using that phase of the moon is to start something new. Cancer being, it's like the home, the mother, that nurturing. It also talks about the roots, like where we come from, our, you know, mother, father, ancestral lines, our lineages. And a lot of that, there's been so much of the ancestor energy coming through the past few weeks. So it's like we're being asked to really, really look at our emotional landscape, be the observer of the emotions that we're feeling, because there's going to be a lot coming up, and it's like we can't attach to every single emotion that comes up, a thought or an emotion. So yeah, we're doing a big revaluating. See, I made up a word now, Christine. You know, we're going to the darkest depths to be able to get like the crystal clear quartz, to get that clarity. Yeah, I've been every single which way I turn, like talk to somebody, I watch something, it's been about ancestors. And I've had people ask me about my ancestry a lot lately. So it's like our if you're resonating with this message, it's like our ancestors are really trying in so many different ways to get our attention. So with that being said, I'm going to get started on the collective reading here real quick, and then we'll pull personal cards for this moon. And I was going to type something real quick. Okay, to do. You are such a better multitasker than I am, Christine. I was like, I can only do one thing at a time. All right. Just gonna light a little bit more sage. Just kind of in a hurry to get on here with the technological issues, which I should be used to. You pride yourself as a one-tasker. Little for us. There we go. All right. Let's see what we have going on for the collective reading. Dude, the tech snafus have not stopped. They've just been nonstop. All right. Spirit, what is this? Cancer, new moon. Woo! Wanting to reveal to us. Venus, beloved. You want to come out? You can come out too. All right. Okay. We have Leo, shine on the bottom here. Venus, beloved. We're going to hold these back. So this is number 21. Leo shine's number 5, and 5 is the number of change. So Cancer is a cardinal sign. They can do well with changes, but it has to be on their own terms. It's like there's going to be a change in love, and I feel like this is within ourselves. I mean, obviously it's within ourselves first. Everything we're seeing outside of us right now in our vicinity that we're aware of, it's like there's something within each one of us that resonates at some level. It's like the good, the bad, everything that we see. It's like the judgments that we put out there. It's all being reflected back to us. So let's see. Okay. We have number 14, discomfort, which is also a 5, which is change, and it's debilitated, discomfort. So it's like those growing pains that we have to go through. It's the, what is it? Like greatness doesn't come from our comfort zones. It's like when we do cool, exciting, fun, new, innovative things, it requires a level of discomfort. But we have number 23, which is another 5, Jupiter abundance. So just with these cards out right now, we have this Venusian love card coming out. Venus is more of Taurus and Libra energy, but Cancer, that loving, that nurturing aspect of Cancer absolutely resonates with that Venus energy. So I'm going to go ahead and say with these cards right here, it's like we are going into the root, and we are the root of everything that's going on outside of us. So what kind of discomfort have we been internally feeling? What that has to do with nurturing ourselves, you know, being our own mothers. And I just like heard something within your like maternal lineage. There's a gift for some of you out there. But I feel like you feel like the gift is a burden. It's uncomfortable to deal with, to talk about. But whatever that is, it's like the magic, the abundance lies within that discomfort. And I really feel like it has to do with self-worth, self-value, that kind of a thing. So definitely taking a look, you know, finding the root of the discomfort that you've been sitting in. Yeah, solar calm, clarify, number 7. So awesome. And that was, I liked it. That's my Astro Oracle that I just used there. So I'm going to get a moon card to further elaborate here. Stop reading my life. Oh. Thank you, Christine. I have quite a few decks. And I like to rotate them. Definitely. That's kind of what I've been doing with my monthly readings. All right. On the bottom here, hold your vision, fixed moon. So it's like Spirit is saying, hold strong, hold fast through the discomfort, through having, you know, going through that subconscious maze to find what it is that needs to be brought to the light. Okay, yep. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. That's big energy there. Sorry, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so there's a lot of releasing energy. We got 2 full moons. It's like a full moon in Scorpio eclipse. That energy is like going to the very darkest depths of yourself that you've probably, if at all, barely scratched the surface. This is big. And on a collective level, like the discomfort that we're feeling, it's allowing us and it's showing us like the micro to the macro. We're beginning to see and feel the things within ourselves. I see more people, even in the heated times that we're in and the hot topics that are going on, being a little bit nicer, which is really cool. But it's like, I think these things are bringing, do you notice how it's been one thing after another, after another, and after another? And it's almost like it switches from one side, either political, religious, whatever, to the opposite side, and back and forth, and back and forth. And it's just swinging. And each time, it's like we wake up a little bit and we see people reacting in ways that we've reacted, but now we're seeing it and we're conscious of it and see it as like, wow, is that really the best way to like go about it? You know, I think we're becoming a little more conscious, slowly but surely. Yeah, we're being cleaned out. That's for sure. And we just had the Neptune retrograde start today. Same day of this, you know, new moon that's happening. And with a Neptune retrograde kind of forces us to like, I don't want to say force, but it allows us. It allows us to like re-examine the dreams that we have, to really, in a more clear way, because Neptune is all about the dreams, kind of illusions, visions, that kind of thing. So with it retrograde, it kind of lifts the veil a little bit to where we can like peek underneath when we want to. Yeah, USA's Pluto return feels like dominoes falling down one by one. Everything that we've experienced prior to this, the past few years, is a part of the Pluto retrograde, or the Pluto return. That's Pluto return, which July 4th is when that starts. So it hasn't even hit yet. And that doesn't mean anything bad is going to happen on the 4th, but just the energies that we've been experiencing, Pluto's about transformation, change, evolving to a higher level. It's that death and rebirth process. So it's necessary, and we make it as hard or as easy as we want it. All right, whoop, got one. Let the fireworks roll out. Yes. There's gonna be a lot of fireworks. Okay. And the card just reminded me to breathe. So this is number 27. That's a 9. So it's like nearing completion, finishing the changes, the corrections. But this is breath, and it says life. And then we have number 3, strategy, red fox. Ooh, there we go. And on the bottom here, we have rain, number 35. So it's like we need the rain for the growth. Rain is not always comfortable, especially if you're not prepared. Now, I don't preach prepping because, I mean, I always think you should be prepared, have enough to share, you know what I mean? You know, I don't like to, the prepping has this connotation of fear attached with it. And it's like, I think part of this Cancer new moon, it talks about home, security, your foundations, stability. And I think what's being brought to the forefront is maybe fears of not being prepared for things that are approaching us. Yeah, I feel like it's playing on this like abundance card. It's like a fear of not having enough. But your abundance doesn't come solely from outside of you. You know what I mean? It's this finding that peace and balance within ourselves. What makes us individually feel nurtured and cared for from ourselves, not from anyone outside, not from other people, but what do you need to give yourself to feel nurtured, to feel like your cup's full? Because that's where it starts. Then your cup's full and it overflows and you share. And when you share, you create more abundance. It is the way. So it's like the fears of not being ready, not having enough, things being taken away. Insert whatever you're afraid of being taken away, you know? It's so Spirit is saying, it's like, don't fear the rain, don't curse the rain that it's there, because even though it looks bad and some of us might not be fully prepared wearing our raincoats or have our umbrella, it's like this uncomfortability needs to be felt by each and every person. And the majority of us have felt this. But it's like, what's our strategy for moving forward? For helping ourselves, nurturing ourselves, and nurturing others. It's like mother, that breath of life, that Cancerian energy. Yeah, so let's get one last oracle card here. Yeah, feeling the uncomfortability. Yeah. It's been, honestly, since the Scorpio, is it full moon, right? Yeah, so the Scorpio full moon a few weeks ago, it's been a little uncomfortable. You basically forced to feel all the feels. And with this Cancer new moon here, it's like, it's similar energy, but I feel like it's kind of rounding it, softening it a little bit. It's like it's still deep, it's still dark, but that Cancerian mothering, nurturing energy is, I feel a little more held, like in my concerns, in spirit, you know what I mean? All right, so number 15 Courageousness, Lyra, present. Okay. That's all that wants to come out here. Okay. On the bottom, we have number 35, Deep Polarity, Orion Past. I'm going to read this one to you guys because it's like, it's exactly what we're experiencing right now. Cool. 35. I'm a dork. All right. Deep polarity. In ancient times, the Aryan civilization played out the deepest of polarity during a very dark time in their history. Many souls from Orion eventually came to Earth to heal this polarity through incarnations as humans. If you have pulled this card, then an Orion lifetime of yours has some influence in your life today. These karmic patterns are ready to be released. Re-examine your natural human tendency to polarize in thought and belief, and ask the universe to help you heal this. Also, know that this is a major issue for the entire planet at this time, and your healing affects the whole as well. So that's exactly what I was saying about the healing within the self, the micro to the macro, everything that we see outside that's going on. If it's triggering you, if it's triggering us, there's something inside of us that needs to be healed. That if it's causing a deep reaction, like a negative reaction, it's like it's something that needs to be looked at and examined. So, all right, I just want to read this. So, try to see every condition as an aspect of the yin-yang symbol. Dark within the light, light within the dark. Essentially, the universe is in perfect balance. It is only the human mind that creates polarity. This is an important understanding for the next step in human evolution. Okay. So, we have the two cards that came out. Oh no, my book. We have number 32, Linear Thinking, Zeta Reticuli. And then number 15, Courageousness, Lyra. So, I had this thought, and I was talking to someone about it, and it kind of had to do with the linear thinking. And it's that being right or wrong. And how people aren't listening to actually understand the other person's point of view. They're listening to respond, to react. So it's having the courage to really examine these deep polarities that still exist within each and every one of us to be able to create a new life. Being courageous enough to change our minds, to see other people's point of view. And I feel like this Cancer new moon energy, it is asking us to kind of come into ourselves, be a little, kind of in the shell, but just for a little bit. This is just to figure out our little issues that we need to work through. And it's like, and learning that it's like being more tolerant to others. It's like if you've acted some way and you know better, it's like instead of looking at it and judging someone and being like, oh, I used to do that too, that's so wrong, and like less wrong versus right, more understanding. That would be great. Yeah, fear, man, fear holds us back from so much abundance. And honestly, it's like the best way to increase your abundance is to be grateful for what we already have and not yearn for more just to have more. So, all right, let's see. What do I want to use for personal reads here? I think we will do definitely want the Galactic Heritage cards. These are like fast becoming my favorite deck for sure. Yeah, there I've been working on releasing fear like as a main intention for the last 2 years, like hardcore. Every moon, whatever it is, whatever it's about, releasing fear around whatever subject, whatever sign, because there's just, I don't even think, until you start to like examine yourself and like choose the journey of, how do I want to say this? I don't like the word ascension. It sounds too religious, but just the spiritual path. Man, you got to be able to call yourself out on the bullshit, and you have to be able to be radically honest with yourself. And I think that's kind of what this new moon is asking us to do. So, all right, if you are here and would like a personal card, say card please, and we'll figure it out as we go. I think everybody uses the moon cards. I think I'm going to do my Astro deck and Galactic Heritage cards, and I'll throw in some tarot. All right, Christine, let's do this. Let me. I wish I knew how to do things, but I'm learning. All right. Sip. Okay. For my Christine. I know, you get a comedy show along with it. I'm all over the place sometimes. Alright, what messages do you have for Christine for this new moon in Cancer? Oh, you like my pineapple cup? It's my glass. It's my favorite thing to drink out of. It makes me feel fancy and goofy at the same time. I like it. All right. There we go. Nice. Oh, I'll take them. All right, Christine. You have second house resources on the bottom. Love that. And it's almost, I get this fruiting. So something that you've put in place a long time ago, like 6 months to 12 months ago, is coming back with like a financial increase. I get that the growth apple, like it's been growing, and you have the flowers here. Yeah, and I'm getting that. You feel that pullback, almost like you don't see it coming, or you felt like pulled back from the direction you thought you had to go to get this. But it's like the arrow has already been shot. It's already on its way to you. Let's see. I love it. Okay, so where to start? well, we'll just started with the money, the finances, that second house, and then you have the 10th house, authority. So this is Capricorn energy. So you have a lot of earth energy. The second house is Taurus energy. So you have a lot of stable, grounded energy around you and around whatever this is coming in. So let's see. North Node future. Girl, big energy. You have like 3 of the outer planets here. You've got abundance in your future, and it has to do with, we got Pluto rebirth. So it's a change, a transformation that you've made to like what you thought you were setting out for. It's like it's changed. This might not have happened yet because we have Pluto and Neptune here, and I think, are they both retrograde? Pluto's not retrograde, is it? You'll let me know. You know these things. So I'm getting like this, it's a big burst of energy, like with this Pluto rebirth. You got the Uranus change and Neptune vision. You could have changed your vision for the course that you wanted to go through, but I feel like this hasn't happened yet. You have Aries act, so it's like this is going to come up, and this could change the course of your dreams. We have progression's journey here. So it's like, I do feel like this is a about face. Like, I'm going to do this instead of where I was going. But it's definitely leading you to stability. I'm going to get a little clarification here. Let me just get a couple of these Galactic Heritage cards. Woo! Christine. Okay. Okay. On the bottom, you have number 31, right? Yeah, 31, rejecting emotion, Zeta Reticuli. Okay. Rejecting emotion, protectiveness, unconditional love, and open contact. So this is obviously like what would be standing in your way. Rejecting emotion. Yeah, it's like you're being asked to show yourself unconditional love. So that's unconditional love for yourself. It's like not beating yourself up for having the emotions that you have, or, you know, the thoughts that pop up in your mind. It's allowing them to be there, observing them, and not becoming like judgmental about it. Yeah, because it's like you reject emotions, obviously, as a form of protection. And it's like, whew. Spirit saying, you know, open up, use this Cancer new moon energy to nurture yourself and those emotions. Like, check out the emotional patterns, because it's like once you start showing yourself like it's okay to feel the way I feel and just let it pass through, This open contact card has got me, it feels, I don't want to say romantic, but I do want, I'm feeling like happy cup energy. Okay, good, good. You know me and not wanting to do love readings. We're similar that way. But that's okay, because it's coming up. Let's see. Open contact here. Christine. Okay. It's like you got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles is that Capricorn kind of 10th house energy. So it's like, be your own authority. Don't look to others or outside of yourself for the love that you should be showing yourself. Because I know this is the 10 of Pentacles, but it has everything to do with your stability first to be able to create the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like, it's there. Spirit's saying like it's coming in. It's like you're on the timeline. You're just shedding these last layers here. So let's see. I want Queen of Cups was on the bottom. To generate love from within. You don't even want my dating story. We can compare notes sometime. But that Queen of Cups, she nurtures herself first, nurtures others second. Okay, heart-based, led by spirit. She trusts what she feels. 10 of Cups on the bottom there. Okay, there's our 10-10 right there. I think the Queen of Cups energy is like your missing link. That's what you need to, this kind of unconditional love. All right. So, and I've been asking about this open contact card here. And it's like, I keep coming back to that unconditional love and like the heart, the 10 of Cups. Oh, good. Good. Let's see. Unconditional. Anything else? Yeah. The Tower reversed. So it's like, some things, that have needed to end, and this could absolutely be just the way, negative patterns. It could be people, but I am really feeling it's just like a way of doing things. But you're still doing it the same way, even though you probably shouldn't. Guilty. Guilty. All right, act. Aries, act. What are you acting on? Let's see. Christine. Woo! There we go. Oh, 6 of Cups. Like my favorite card in this deck. So this talks about friendship. This talks about past people. This, to me, that dog, with the dog, it's unconditional love. Right there. I think that's why I love it, is because I love dogs, and there's nothing that I can put my mind, like think of unconditional love. Dog is the first thing I think of. All right. 4 of Cups in reverse. Cool. So I like to see this one reversed. You know, you are changing your perspective. It's like you're done looking at things that maybe didn't work out in the past. You know, so with it reversed, it's like you're healing the past and you're ready to move forward. So let's see what is coming in. I want to know about this change, vision, this Uranus, Neptune, Pluto energy here. Okay. 10 of Wands in reverse. So it's like just dropping the last few wands there, the last few burdens. And I feel like this is more of a, you know, mental, emotional baggage. But it's like the 10 of Wands reversed. You're like almost there. What's the missing? What is the missing key? The King of Swords. So it's like being your own authority, being completely authentic, cutting through the bullshit, and that's mainly the bullshit that we carry within ourselves. It's like you've got it, you've seen it, you're working on it, you're being the leader that you've been called to be. So this has communication. We have, you know, all the birds. My eyes drawn to this owl in the corner here. You know, it's like being a wisdom leader. And I just heard on your own terms. Like you're doing things your way on your own terms. I'm getting an Aquarius air vibe. It's just like just the way that he's looking. Kind of just like too cool for school. I love it. Not that you're too cool for school, but I'm just saying it's like he's not letting other people affect the way that he leads. Random alarm. Right? He does. Okay. So I feel like that was for that Pluto card, that rebirth. And I feel like getting in touch and real and raw with your emotional state is like what is leading you to be that like bold, very is like secure. I feel secure in yourself. Cool. Yes. 6 of Swords and 3 of Pentacles. So I like this. It's like the movement of the 6 of Swords is so, they're being carried by these birds. You know, so I feel like it might be your mind that really helps you get through the emotions. I mean, head heart balance, but it's like almost being the observer of your thoughts and emotions, because she, you know, she's contemplating, but it's like she's moving away from the negative thoughts and moving towards like partnerships, working together with others, collaborations, like building things, creating things. And you know, King of Air is the great communicator. Where's she at? I had her buried. That balance of the head and the heart. Right there. It's like, what's I want to know what's coming in this they're being very like vague with the change, vision, and future cards here. So I'm trying. But I think Spirit wants you to be surprised. Let's, ooh, 8 of Cups. So needing to walk away from something. Got the Justice card up right. Number 11. Anything else? Anything? Woo! There we go. 9 of Wands. Okay. There we go. This one wanted to come out, man. Okay. World on the bottom. Whole new chapter. Closing out one cycle, moving into another. I mean, we got that with this Pluto rebirth, Uranus change, Neptune vision, North Node future. So it's like you're going to be learning something new that is going to definitely help you on this new journey. So you got this Justice Libra here. A lot of air energy, and I know you are a Libra. Yeah, Spirit's like balancing the air energy with the water energy. It's like that's the biggest message. Yeah, and it could be learning something new about yourself because you do have the 9 of Wands. It's kind of like I get like boundaries that were placed when you were wounded. How do you want me to say it? Yeah, you know, when we put down hard, fast, like boundaries, like this is it, like, or I'm never going to date this type of person, this zodiac sign, I'm never going to date this type of person. You know, that's just a random thing. But it's like the weird, like, we get hurt, we set these boundaries, and then we never look back. And it's like, I think you might be reevaluating a long-held belief, boundary type of a thing. It's going to free you up because it's something that really weighs heavy on your mind, but it's like you're just discovering this, like how deep it was buried underneath. So yeah, whatever this is, man, this is just, it's gonna shift your perception. I feel it's gonna like give you new gifts. I feel like Justice is more, it is the balancing, but I feel like it's the karmic balancing, the dharma karma, you know, bringing in with the world cycle. So let's see. North Node future. Last one. Let's see. North Node future. Awesome. 3 of Cups fell right on the 3 of Pentacles. Beautiful. So yeah, collaborations, working with others, creating new things. Anything else for North Node? Okay. 2 of Pentacles on the bottom, so you will have a choice to make for sure. I feel like that's where this Aries act comes in. It's like you're going to know, you're going to have the feeling. Jeez, you got whatever it is you're letting go of, or with this perspective change, it's going to be so freeing. You're going to feel lighter. And I keep getting this, like, why didn't I see this earlier? Like, how did I not know this already? Page of Pentacles in reverse there. And I just heard it's like created from an imbalance. Because upright, it would be, you know, she's balancing, kind of doing a tree type pose, holding it. So yeah, it was something created during a rough time, you know, an unstable time. But yeah, it's like the foundation's cracking is what I keep hearing. I don't think the foundation is cracking on here, but yeah. So, anyways, that was for you, Christine. Let's leave you with a look. I want to leave you with a Starseed Oracle. See, I don't know how you can like type and do what you're doing on yours. Hope I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, now we're good. You are welcome. Let's see. Starseed message. Christine. You. Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. We had that Leo card. Where did you go? I'm just throwing cards all over the place. Yeah, well, you had the Leo card there. So it's like having the strength to dig deep into the emotional realm it does take a lot of strength. So, yeah. Did you have any follow-up questions? Let's see. Yeah, dude, I still have a lot to do this month. I feel like I change so quickly. It's hard to stick to anything like consistent on YouTube. Intentions to focus on. Let's get it. Ooh, don't put them that way. Let's see. Do I have a good intention? Uno momento. I'll spin you around and make you dizzy. Intention. What do I want to use? Ooh. I want to bust out my gemstone affirmation deck. Whee! All right. Dude, so much change. It's just constant. It's constant outside. It's constant in here. It's like moving through it a lot better than I would have a year or two ago. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. It's part of the process. We all feel it. We all feel it. We got a crystal affirmation for Christine. Right? And it was so fun to do. Okay, Christine, the one that popped out, the crystal, Moldavite. Big energy. Like we were just talking about. Big. is a stone of extraterrestrial wisdom and communication. It's a Synergy 12 crystal that accelerates spiritual growth, facilitates astral travel, and opens the soul star chakra. This gem can bring about major priority shifts and even physical life changes, including career, relationship, lifestyle, and more. The affirmation is, I open myself to spiritual transformation and otherworldly wisdom. How freaking perfect! Wow. And on the bottom, you got lepidolite, which makes a lot of sense to me. If you've worked with moldavite, it can be chaotic. I'm sure you've heard stories about moldavite and how somebody bought a piece and it just like changed their life, like tower moments and stuff like that. I have moldavite, never experienced like that drastic of a change, but the energy is very buzzy. It is like caffeine and crack and Lord knows what else, but it is like it will send you out of your head sometimes. So lepidolite, that's for the crown chakra activator. It dissipates negative energy and one of the best crystals for relieving stress and worry. Because sometimes working with moldavite can make you feel anxious and can bring up. That's why spirit wants you to work with it, is to bring up those emotions and bring up the gunk that's hiding down there, because that's what needs to get rid of. So relieving stress and worry, lepidolite aids your physical and emotional well-being, improves dream recall, and provides peaceful sleep, rest, relaxation, and recovery from illness. It also helps you to perceive problems as opportunities for growth. The affirmation says, I am relaxed and at ease with myself and others. Everything is as it should be. About time you focused, camera. Where have you been this whole live? Okay. You wear 2 moldavites on your neck and a necklace? Dang. Dang, girl. Let's see. Oh, see, you've been wearing it since January. Yeah, I don't wear mine very often. I know, isn't that weird? Awesome, weird. Sweet. I think I'm going to get a crystal affirmation for the collective, because I think the collective could totally use a couple crystals. Wanted major transformation and never intended to work with the moldavite. It came on my YouTube feed and then I dug in more. Yeah, it finds you. Moldavite will find you. If you're looking for moldavite and you can't find it, it's probably a good thing. You are so welcome, Christine. Thanks for hanging out. If anybody else is in and would like a few cards for this new moon in Cancer, just let me know. And all right, for the collective. Wow, like we had 2 pop out here. All right, on the bottom for the collective, Danburite is called the Great Healer or Stone of Enlightenment and brings divine compassion. It is used in body scanning to identify root cause of pain and remove energetic blockages. Danburite is a Synergy 12 crystal that activates the soul star chakra, and as a stone of the white ray, it's like a direct line to the higher realms. So the affirmation for this one is, I allow divine healing and compassion to manifest in my life. Yeah, it's almost like we're needing to get closer to spirit. And the way to get closer to spirit is from within. So, Charoite and Celestite came out for collective stones. I love it because Charoite is known as the warrior stone and promotes courage, optimism, and originality. It prompts insights on past, present, and future challenges, gently guiding you to your highest path. A crown chakra gem, it's perfect for spiritual evolution and integration, which is what we're doing in the world right now. So if you're undergoing a time of transformation, expansion, and soul work, Charoite will serve you as your gemstone companion. And the affirmation is, I welcome transformation with ease and grace. Yes. The world needs some Charoite. Celestite connects you to the higher self and calls in your angels. Like, did I bring mine? Oh, I forgot to bring mine down here. I've been carrying a little thing of Celestite, a chunk of selenite, and my quartz point, and it's been following me like everywhere I go. So this calls in your angels, and in fact, this crystal grants direct access to angelic realms and the Akashic records. Celestite activates the throat chakra, connecting you with your truth and authentic voice. It reminds you that no matter where you are on your journey, your angels are with you, providing love, healing, and support. So the affirmation is, my angels are always by my side. I love it. It's one of the last ones that I bought myself was that Celestite chunk, and I've been working with it a little more. And to be completely honest, like, I put on my rings and stuff, but for the past week or two, I haven't wore any crystals. I've been really trying to just get in touch with my own energy and where it's at right now, kind of gauging where I'm at without all the stuff. Pretty happy. Pretty happy with the results. So what I've seen. Let's see. I felt the need to remove crystals too, right? It's, dude, yeah, like a tune-up. It's got to be something like that because it was just one. I went for so long. Oh, I have 5% battery power. All right. Well, I went a long time just wearing a bunch of crystals, and then one day I took them all off, and I was like, I feel pretty good, and so I rolled with it and was seeing how long I could go without, needing a crystal to make me feel better. It all comes from within. Crystals just help remind us. So, all right. Well, you're totally right. Spirit's about to end the show. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Christine. I know you did. And for those of you rewatching, I hope you enjoyed the show. Christine, your card came out again. All right, release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. That's for the collective. Strength came out too, so. Woo! All right, we're done. I love you. Till we meet again. Let me figure out how to do this. Bye. Love you. I don't even know where the thing is.